Hey everyone, my name is Tyler, and welcome to my first video on the Harry Potter Theorist. And today we're going to be taking a look into the fan theories that take a deep dive into the darker side of the Harry Potter lore. And with all that said, let's get into this top 5 ranking of the darkest Harry Potter theories. As you may all know, at the end of Harry Potter, you can see Harry and Ginny become a couple and they have kids. Well, this theory takes a darker turn in this relationship. This theory states that Ginny gave Harry a love potion, and this is the only reason at all why they are together. And there are some good arguments for this theory, such as why Harry just falls for Ginny out of nowhere, and Harry never showed any attraction towards Ginny. I mean, we all knew Ginny liked Harry, but he never showed anything back. And this could just be because Harry didn't want to disrespect Ron because she's Ron's sister. And Harry mostly shows interest in Cho Chang and the waitress at the Treats diner when he flirts with her a little bit in the Half-Blood Prince. And this hints that she used a love potion, because the Weasleys are actually known for using and creating love potions. Her mom even admitted to using them in her youth, and her brothers sell them at their shop, so why not do it? So this relationship might not be as cute as we once thought. So, in the Harry Potter story, Sirius Black is sent off to Azkaban for killing Peter Pettigrew, where he stayed there for 12 years. Most fans wondered why he stayed there for so long, and why didn't he get bailed out, and more specifically, why didn't Dumbledore bail him out? And the theory is that he didn't want to. In the books and movies, they state that he's basically able to read minds, and was also the chief warlock of the Wizard Gambit, which gave him access to the Azkaban inmates. So why didn't he try to figure out the truth or just help him in some way? He could have simply put a good word in for him. I mean, his word was good enough to help Snape out. The reason why he didn't help Sirius is simply because he felt that his imprisonment would be better for the wizarding world and Harry. Which is weird, because he never got a trial like most of the other Death Eaters, as though someone who was well respected and that he was good friends with had a talk with the Ministry to have him imprisoned. But this wasn't for no reason, but to keep Harry safe, because Dumbledore believed that Lily's act of sacrificial protection would be transmitted into Aunt Petunia because she is a blood relative. So Harry would be safer with the Dursleys, although they treated him terribly, than he ever would be with Sirius Black. Now, this next theory is a dark one, probably the darkest theory on this list. This theory states that the fetus Voldemort possesses is some lady's unborn child, that lady being Bertha Jorkins, who went to Hogwarts and was a few years ahead of James Potter and the rest of the Marauders. Later on in her life, Bertha decides she wants to go to Albania. Oh no, bad idea, Bertha, bad idea. Because guess who's in Albania too? I'll let you guess. It's freaking Voldemort, who's in hiding. And guess what happens next? Pettigrew runs into her somehow, and he convinces her to follow him into the woods. And they went to school together, so she thought nothing of it, until he leads her to Voldemort, where they torture and murder her. And they did this to create a Horcrux, which turns out to be Nagini. And this is where the theory begins its appearance. It is said that Pettigrew took the fetus from Bertha's corpse, and this fetus would be the one Voldemort possesses, and Pettigrew threw in the cauldron to produce the regeneration potion. And this means that the baby Voldemort Pettigrew carries around is the unborn child of Bertha. And this is plausible because Voldemort has actually mastered possession. And I'm sorry, but this is literally just one of the saddest and darkest theories I've ever heard in Harry Potter. This next theory could be the answer to why, out of all people, Harry was left at the Dursleys' doorstep. And that is because Harry's grandparents are actually dead. And this theory comes from because Harry's parents were both wizards, right? And their parents were muggles. And Harry's parents were in the Order of the Phoenix. And they were fighting Death Eaters and Voldemort. And so the Death Eaters didn't like them, of course, right? So they go after their families. So the theory is that since Harry's parents were part of the Order of the Phoenix, then the Death Eaters actually went after their parents, which is Harry's grandparents, to try to get information out of them or just kill them. This theory is actually backed up through a deleted scene in one of the Harry Potter movies, where Harry is telling Aunt Petunia that they need to leave because the Death Eaters will come after them if they think they know any whereabouts of where Harry might be, and they'll probably torture and kill them. And Aunt Petunia answers that she already knows this, implying the fact that Harry's grandparents were killed by Death Eaters, therefore she already knows this. Now, this next theory is probably the saddest, and this theory is that it's all Harry's imagination. None of it was real. It was just something that he could imagine to get away from his life at the Dursleys. This means that life was so terrible for him at the Dursleys, he had to create a whole new world to go to when he really needed to. Whenever Dursley was bullying him, whenever Aunt Petunia and Uncle Dursley were making him do chores, Harry had to find a way to get away from the life that he was living there. And this means that all of the adventures he went on with his friends, Ron and Hermione, the whole magical world of Harry Potter, including hippogriffs, magical creatures, wands, brooms, magic, Hogwarts itself, never happened. This is probably one of the saddest theories out there, and probably one of the most well-known. Alright, I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications, and don't forget to share this video to all your friends and family members. And I just want to say thank you guys for being on this journey with me. See you guys in the next one.